And let's keep our knees bent once again. And put our feet down a little wider than our hips. And then let's let our legs rest in on each other. So we've got support there. Let's bring our fingertips behind our head and gently lift our head up. And then rest it down slowly, letting your neck lengthen. And let's let our face begin to soften. Let's relax our jaw first and foremost. Let's take a swallow. Always remembering to check in with our jaw throughout our day. Letting go of the stress and the tension we tend to hold there. Let's let our tongue relax to the bottom of our mouth and softly slide our lower mandible from side to side. And then let's let our whole face soften. And turn our palms up. Our arms aren't touching the side body. And let's watch our breath. Let's observe our breath at the nostrils. And watch it as it moves into our body. And let's follow it all the way till it moves back out of our nostrils. And then let's pause, letting our shoulders get a little heavier. And watch your next in-breath without trying to change it. Just observe it all the way as it moves through your body and moves back out again. And just allow yourself the gift of being here with your breath. Observing each breath, allowing it to bring you to this moment. Just being here, finding peace as we follow our breath, as we allow our breath to hold us right here, letting go of the random thoughts that come through our mind. Shoulders heavy, face softening. Let's gently bring our right ear over towards the earth. Just take your time. And then we'll slowly bring our left ear over towards the earth. Our knees are bent, our feet are wider than our hips, our legs are leaning in. And then let's realign our neck with our spine. Now let's begin to really control our breath, moving energy, our pranayama practice. So let's exhale through the mouth with an audible sigh out. And just let your head and your shoulders, your arms get a little heavier. And after we pause, let's take a slow, sweet in breath. Let's expand our lungs without a struggle. And we'll pause wherever we find the top of our breath. And again, join navel to spine. Let's sigh it out through our mouth and let go. Letting go of any stressors, any tension that built up during the weekend. And let's do that once more at your perfect pace as we feel our whole body expanding, our tummy expanding as well. Again, let's sigh it out audibly through the mouth. And soften. Now let's gently bring our right ear towards the earth. And as we inhale now, press your left shoulder blade, press your left arm all the way to the fingertips, down into the earth. Actually, it's our fingernails. Exhale, soften your arm and shoulder, and gently turn your head the other way. Take your time. When we're ready, we'll inhale again, slowly watching as our body opens up. Let's energize. Press your fingernails down. Press the right scapula down firmly to the earth. Exhaling, let's relax our arm and shoulder and gently bring our nose back to the sky. Let's bring our right ear towards the earth again. Inhaling, slowly we fill. We press both arms into the floor. We press both shoulder blades down. Feel your chest opening. Exhaling, Mula Bandha engages now, and the navel as we slowly control turning the left ear over towards the earth. And just pause, let go. Begin your in-breath when you're ready, engaging the scapula, pressing down, connecting to the earth all the way to the fingernails. Strong arms, strong mind, strong spirit. Exhale, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, engage, and let's bring our nose back up towards the sky. Let's place our arms alongside of our body now, and then walk our feet in to align with our hips. When you're ready, inhale, lengthen your left leg out, point your toes, and extend your right arm overhead, thumb coming towards the earth. Exhaling, let's step our foot back in and float our right arm back to our side. And then pause, let go. Inhaling, look slowly, reach the right leg out with plantar flexion, extending the left arm overhead, now thumb to the earth. And as we exhale, let's place our right foot back and float our left arm back down. On this breath, let's draw the right knee into chest, reaching behind the leg now. And let's just pause here. Let your hips and low back get heavy. Let your shoulders get heavy too. Just find your breath here, inhaling. Let your body expand. Feel the belly expanding to the leg. Exhaling when you're ready, engage Mula and Uddiyana Bandha. Let's inhale and reach our right heel up towards the sky now, sliding our hands partway down towards our pelvis. And let's draw the hands into the hamstrings and then press our legs gently back as we draw toes down towards our knee, lengthening through the heel. Let's take a big breath here into the back of the right leg. As we exhale, let's bend our knee and put our foot back on the mat. And then pause in that space between your breath. It's a precious time. Inhaling now, let's draw the left leg in. We'll bring our hands behind the leg and exhale, hug it in closer to our body as we draw root and navels in. Let's take another big breath here. Feel the expansion in your body. Keep the shoulders heavy. Exhaling. Use your breath. Let's place our right foot back down. Now on this next in-breath, we'll lift our right foot up, reaching behind the right leg. We might even extend the left leg out long. We might lift our chest up. All options. Do what's right for you today. Inhaling, let's draw the left leg in. And we'll hug it in as we reach and lengthen out through our right heel. Head can still be on the earth. Let's move with our breath now. Inhale, draw both knees in. Exhale, extend through one leg. And again, inhale. And exhale, just gently beginning to stretch through our lower back, our middle back. Let's draw the right leg in again and hold here. And extend our left arm out to the side, palm down. Let's put our right hand on our knee and begin a slow, controlled circle. Using our strong right arm. Exploring our right hip. And let's pause. Let's put that foot down. Inhale. Let your body open up. Exhale, root and navel engage. Let's draw the left leg in. Right arm out to our side, palm down for support as we place our left hand on our knee. And let's begin those slow, controlled circles. Listen to your hip. Do what's exactly right for your body today. And let's pause and we'll put that left foot back. Oh no, let's lift the heel up in the air. We'll clasp our hands now halfway between the back of our knee and our pelvis. Really let your pelvis get heavy here. Draw the leg towards you and press your leg into your hands as we draw the toes down towards our knee. Again, let your pelvis get nice and heavy. Let's point our toes here. And exhale, flex, press through your heel. And let's point again and flatten out the top of our ankle and we'll flex. Let's slowly hold on to that leg, and if we want to, we'll draw our right leg in. Let the shoulders be heavy, and let's just gently rock from side to side, taking our time. And when you're ready, let's put our feet on the earth. Let's roll over to one side or the other, and then push ourselves up to come to our easy seated position. And remember, elevate your hips if that feels better. Use your blocks, use a book, use your blanket. But we want to feel strong and supported, so we'll rock our hips and remove fleshiness from our sitting bones again. Now let's just find ankle in front of ankle alignment. Don't get all jammed up here. We're not trying to do lotus pose. Opening the knees are out. We're opening through the thighs, and let's lift the chest, lift your ribs from the sternum, your crown, and the back of your head. Let's pull our shoulder blades together and slide them down on our back. Let's notice how that felt through the neck, through our back. And inhale, let's circle sweep. Now energy out through each fingertip. Let's turn our palms up out at our sides. Let's look up. Our hands are no higher than our shoulders. As we exhale, let's turn our palms down, touch them to the earth, and relax our chin down. Let's turn our palms up. Now don't move your head yet. Inhale, begin to lift your arms, only coming right below our shoulders. We'll begin to lift our head and lift our throat and our hearts. Feel that energy, feel the power all the way to the fingertips. Begin your out breath, turn the palms down, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha engaged, and then we'll gently begin to relax our head, making it more of a breath-centric practice today. Let's do that one more time. We'll turn our palms up. Inhale, begin your in-breath. As we feel that expansion, we'll begin to float our arms up. We'll look up, we'll lift our throat and lift our chest. Remember that marble on our shoulder would roll right down to the elbow and wrist. Exhale, let's turn our palms down and begin to lower our arms as we humbly bow our head and bring our hands, the Hasta Bandha, to the earth. Let's rock our chin from side to side. Think of letting go of the tension in the back of our neck. We're not trying for compression. We're not trying to touch our chin to our chest. Maybe we'll make little circle 8 motions with our chin, if that feels appropriate. Let's come back to the center and inhale, lengthen up, unfurl your spine, sternum lifting, crown lifting. As we exhale, let's bring our right ear towards our shoulder. We have the option of placing our right hand on the head for support as we lengthen. Float your left hand off the floor, but extend and reach out towards the earth. Open up that right elbow. Feel your chest nice and open as we take a big breath in. Exhaling, let's turn our palm behind us and slide the back of our hand around our lower back. Keep your collarbones open. Let's lift our hand off our head and slowly look down now, chin moving towards our armpit. And we might place our hand on our crown. Again, we are not pulling on our head. Let's keep our collarbones open. We're finding that nice engagement and stretch through the left side, through the neck, the shoulder. Where are you feeling it? Take your breath there. Let's lift our left elbow and place our hand on our lap. We'll bring our right hand to the lap and let's lift our head back up. Sitting nice and tall, let's take a nice full breath in. Expand, get your belly to expand and open. Exhaling, root and navel engage, and we'll gently bring our left ear towards our shoulder. Again, first option would be to have our left hand on our head. Now we're not pulling down on it or supporting, as now we find the length here in the right side of our neck, extending down through the fingertips, reaching towards the floor, letting our right shoulder and arm get even heavier. Let's take a couple breaths here, really noticing the sensation you're creating. What does your body need from you today? Let's turn our palm behind us and we'll bring the back of our hand to the lower back. Let's lift our left hand off the head and turn our gaze down, chin coming towards our armpit. And then we might place our left hand on our crown. Again, not pulling. Let's open our collarbones. Take a nice big breath. Think of your right shoulder blade sliding down on your back just a little bit more. Oh, getting some space here in our neck. Let's lift our right elbow. Bring both hands on our lap and let's lift our head. Wonderful. On the in-breath, let's turn our gaze to the right. Exhaling, let's come back to the center. Inhaling, let's turn our gaze to the left. Finding all that new space in our cervical spine, let's come back. Inhale, circle sweeping, let's extend this seated mountain. Palms turned in, let's slide our shoulder blades down now. We're lifting the ribs up. Remember, we're lifting from the waist up, we're sinking from the waist down, but let's slide our shoulder blades down. Hug your arms into the body. We want to feel it right there, just below our armpits, nice and strong. Big breath in, palms together, Anjali Mudra. Exhale with pressure, pressure, pressure. Keep your elbows wide open. Palms together. So we're pressing our palms together. Let's draw those shoulder blades down and back and take another inhalation. Exhaling, root and navel engage. Keep your eyes on your drishti, your thumbs as we twist to the right. Stay as one unit. Coming back to the center, inhale. We might slowly keep pressure on the hands, lifting up above our crown. Exhaling, pressure, pressure, pressure. Push your fingertips and palms together as we exhale, navel in and twist left. And let's release and come back to the center. Nice. Before we go any further, let's release some more tension in our shoulders. So take a big in-breath. Exhaling, both shoulders roll in towards each other, our belly hollows out. Let's lift up towards our ears. Press your chest forward and slide your shoulder blades down. Exhaling, shoulders roll in towards each other. Let's lift to our ears. Press your heart forward and slide your shoulder blades down. We even feel this through the whole neck, both sides. Let's do this one more time. Just take your time. Now let's bring our right hand to the earth. Inhale, lift your left shoulder from your hip. So really stretch open through those intercostals. Exhale, let's lower. This time we'll lift the left arm up if that feels right. We might even follow our thumb with our gaze. Let's keep our right arm long and lengthen our body over to the right. Bring weight back into your left hip. Inhale, think of lifting from the right side. Filling the left side with breath. Exhale, navel, and let's float our left hand down. Let's roll our shoulders forward, up, back, and down again. Find that length in the vertebra. Left hand to the earth now. Inhaling, we'll lift our right shoulder from the hip. Open up those side muscles. Exhale, come back down. This time we can slowly lift the arm up if that feels right. Creating more space. Keeping our left arm long now. Weight in our right hip. Let's stretch over the ear. Keep your hip down, inhale. Keep lifting in the left side, opening through the right. Exhale, let's come back down. Let's imagine we're hugging a beach ball behind us now. And open our chest up. Maybe we can clasp our fingers. Maybe we're reaching for a strap. Let's just find a chest opener here by pulling our hands down away from our shoulders. But we're not locking our elbows. Let's take a nice full breath in. Really feel your body opening. As we exhale, root and navel lift. And keep your spine long. Think of how flat your back is as we hinge forward. Navel lifting, lifting. Oh, feel those hips. Good morning. And let's sit back up. Nice. All right, we'll put that strap aside. Let's give ourselves a hug. Taking our time with each arm on top. And when you're ready, Let's stand up. Let's find our mountain pose. Feet hip width apart. And we know to be able to check that it's about 2 fists of space. Or if we picked up 1 foot and brought our toes in, pivot on the heel, that's our 2 fists of space. Lining up ankles, knees, and hip bones. As we stand here now, remember, let's lift out of the waist. Let's get heavy, feel rooted and grounded through the hips, the thighs, engage. Feel the Padabandha on the earth. If we don't have sensation in our feet, we still know they're there. Now let's bring our hands on our pelvis and visualize this as a bowl full of water. We have soft knees. Let's take a big in-breath. As we exhale, tilt the tail under and feel the sacrum opening up. We've hollowed out our belly. Inhale, knees stay soft. Spill water out the front of your pelvic bowl. The only thing we really want moving here is our pelvis. Exhale, root the tail under. Inhale, tail lifts. Exhale, scoop under. Inhale, lift. Let's do this 2 more times. Loosening up that lumbar spine, loosening up through the sacrum. Inhale. Mine's even clicking a little bit as we do this. Root, stay here. Press your feet firmly into the earth. Lift your ribs a little bit higher. And let's let our arms hang at our sides, finding our strong mountain pose. Now, as we went through those maneuvers, now we feel as if our pelvis is even to the floor. Perfect. Inhale with soft knees. Let's circle sweep and extend our mountain. External rotation through the thighs. Let's lift our gaze and lift our heart into volcano. Lift your back. If that doesn't feel good, stay right there in your extended mountain. Exhaling, we'll begin in chair, sliding our pelvis back, sliding the thighs back, pulling our knees back. Press into your heels. Press your palms together. Inhale, let's lift, extended mountain or volcano. Just pause, open up, exhale. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha engage, pelvis pulls back, thighs and knees. When we look, we see the tips of our toenails. Let's do this a few more times. Moving with your breath, taking our time, open up. Exhaling, we find that nice solid seat. Remember, you've got arm options in this. We can come to Mula Bandha. We can bring our hands on our legs. We might just come to goalpost arms. We might extend our arms out in front of us. Let's do this one more time. And let's meet with Anjali Mudra and pull back. Let's open our collarbones, lift the belly, and tilt our tailbone down so we feel our low back nice and flat. Find a drishti, a focal point out in front of you, about 8 feet. Don't drop your chin. Find the pelvic floor and navel lifting, and let's float our heels up if we can today. Just hold here. The balls of our feet are down. Feel the toe pads. Find your balance, release your heels down, inhale, let's come back up. Now let's face the long edge of our mat and step out in wingspan. Turning our toes towards the corners of the room, hands at our hip creases. Let's sit back, pull your hips back and sit. So we're hinging forward slightly from the hip creases. Our knees are stacked over our ankles. And our kneecaps are following our middle toe, so we adjust our feet. Let's inhale, circle, sweep up. 5-pointed star here. Lift your kneecaps, energize through your fingertips. Exhale, wrap around that big poinsettia and pull your hips down. Open up your thighs. Inhale, press into your heels. 5-pointed star. Let your light shine through every fingertip. Exhale, let's come down. Just noticing how this feels. Open up. Oh, we're open in all directions. Exhale. Now, if we have any stress or any tension, any negative energy, we're going to come down a little quicker with a big gush out through our mouth because we can. Ready, Pat? Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, stick your tongue out and get sassy. One more. And let's come all the way back up. Hands on our hips. Good job. Let's pivot and turn our right toes to the short edge of our mat and spin our left heel gently away. We bring our right knee over our ankle, and again, find that alignment, heel to arch or back heel, or listen to your low back and hips and step your left foot out wider. Let's inhale and lengthen our right leg a little bit, and exhale, sink into it. Our pelvis is facing the front left corner of our mat. Exhale, bend your knee. So our left leg is long, our back leg is long, we're lengthening our front leg. Exhale, knee over ankle, and let's hold here. Think about your pelvis again. We were moving it around before. Activate. Bring your left hip forward a little bit. We feel a lot of energy in the thighs. Lift your heart and turn your ribs to warrior one towards your knees. Extending our arms, or find your goalpost arms. But wherever you're at, press into your pinky toe, edge of that back foot. Pull your heels together, activate your legs. Imagine you can pull your mat in. Take another big in breath. Exhale, warrior two. We'll put our back on a wall. Let's inhale, lengthen arms and legs. Exhale, back into a stronger warrior two. Left hip rocking forward. Heels squeezing towards each other. Draw your shoulders down. Anchor into your fingertips. Let's turn our right palm up, reversing warrior. Now inhale, shift forward and reach straight up from your hip. Left hand is on that back leg. Take another big breath here. Exhale, windmill, bend your right elbow, come onto the front leg, side angle. Now, let's think about this. Bring your left hip and stack it over the right. Think of your right inner thigh, that front foot, spin towards the pinky toe side. Maybe we'll take our left arm out over our ear and feel that stretch through the hip. Anchor into your pinky toe edge of that back foot. Take another big breath here. Exhale, back to warrior two. Good. Inhale, lengthen arms and legs. Exhale, back to warrior two. See your big toe. Let's reverse it again. Right palm up, hip hinge forward. Reach straight up from your right hip. Lengthen. Exhale through warrior two. Now you can bend your right elbow or bring your hand down to the floor inside your big toe, or maybe on a block. Or maybe we're choosing to be right up here on our leg again. Any place is a good place. Take a big breath here. Try to stack top shoulder and top hip over the other. Exhale, pelvic floor and navel lift. Let's come back up to warrior two. And lengthen that front leg. Alrighty. Let's turn all of our toes towards the long edge of our mat. Heels behind our toes, or heels might even be out a little further. Lift your chest. Let's bring our hands to the hip creases. Right, yeah, good. Inhale, exhale, slide your hips back. Keep your chest and head high. Push into your heels, squeeze your glutes to come all the way back up, standing back up. Lengthening our legs, good. Big breath in, lift your kneecaps here, energize our thighs. Exhale, pelvic floor and navel, slide your hips back. Stay here. Press all the edges of your feet into the floor. Lift your navel. Now, slide more to the right with a big bend in your knee and lengthen your left leg and stretch into your left inner thighs. No hands on knees. Our spine is long, so our right knee is bent. We pulled our hip back. Our left leg is long. Let's do that on the other side. So we slide our hips to the left, bending our left knee. Pull the knee back as we lengthen the right leg, stretching the right inner thigh. Our spine is long. Our toes are still towards the long edge of our mat. Let's come back to the center, push into your heels, squeeze your thighs and return. Beautiful. Let's pivot our left foot towards the short edge of our mat. Let's pivot our right heel away. We'll bring our left knee over our ankle. Find your right leg to be long. Hands on our pelvis again. Just gently move it a little bit. Check in with where you think you won't be spilling water out the front left corner of your pelvis. So even it up. Lift out of your pelvis, sink into your legs. Turn your chest towards your knee for your warrior one. No shoulders lifting. Pressing strongly into the right leg, into the pinky toe edge. Pull your heels towards each other and feel all that strength, all that power. Take another big in breath. Exhale back on a wall, warrior two. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen both legs and arms. Arms reach up to the sky. Both legs lengthen. Exhale back to warrior two. Let's think about this. Let's lift our hands up to the ceiling and lengthen our left leg. Yes, both legs, both arms long. Exhale back to warrior two. Now how about our pelvis here? What's happening? Are we spilling any water out? Look down, see your big toe. Open up your chest. Anchor your fingertips down. Feel that strength. Turning our left palm up, let's hip hinge forward. Reversing our warrior, reaching straight up from our hip, right hand on your back leg. Feel your power. Reach a little higher, take a deeper breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Relax your shoulders a little bit. Again, palm up, back to reverse warrior. Lengthen through the left side of your body. Keep that left knee right over your ankle. Now we windmill, bending our left elbow, bringing the forearm on our leg. Stack your right shoulder over the left. Bring your right hip over the left, so squeeze that left glute. Feel the inner thigh on that supporting leg. And then we might reach the right arm up. Keep lifting out of your left side. Feel your ribs hugging in. Inhale, we're moving right into reverse warrior, reaching up through the left side. This time, bending our elbow, finding the leg, or reaching down to the earth. Finding our power. Exhale, push into that front foot. Let's come back up and step in. Good job. Shake your legs out a little bit. As we get ready, take a drink. Let me just see something here. Okay. So we haven't done this in a while. We're going to do eagle. So we'll begin with our feet hip width. Let's draw that energy up. Now lift your ribs, lift your chest, relax your shoulders. Externally rotating our thighs so we really feel our thighs hugging the bones. Load into your left leg. So because we have everything engaged, this isn't going to happen, right? Feel that power. Let's bring our hands to Anjali Mudra. Pressure, energy between the fingertips. Find a focal point. Let's lift our right heel up. Now find your breath. Take a big in breath. Exhale. Can we lift our right foot up? Can we take it outside the left pinky toe? And then we'll squeeze our calves and our thighs. So we're moving into eagle. Our right foot crossed over the left foot. And we're hugging our calves and our thighs together as we sit back a little bit. There you go. Perfect. Inhale, open up your wings. Exhale, bring your right arm under the left. Cross your right arm under the left. Arms are down below our shoulders. And then let's wrap into our eagle. So our palms are together there. Good job, Pat. Find that power in your left leg. Hug your palms, hug your arms. We're creating tension in our body. Isometric tension. Our calves and thighs are squeezing. We might be lifting our right foot off the floor, but we're breathing smoothly. Smooth in breath, smooth out breath. Our spine is staying long. Take another breath here. And let's step back down and shake our hands and wrists out. Good job. Shake your legs out. All right. Find your tall mountain again. Externally rotate your thighs. So find all that power in your right leg, hands and Ujjayi Mudra. This energy between the hands helps us too. Find your focal point. Stare at something. Loading into the right leg, we'll lift our left heel. Keep your chest lifting. Don't start pitching forward. Now we might lift our foot up and bring it in. Bring our toes outside the right pinky toe. Then we'll squeeze our calves together, squeeze our thighs together. We sit back just a little bit. Now let's inhale and open our wings up. Open your arms up. Bring your left arm across your body under your right. Yes, wrap. Palms together. Open your chest. Feel the palms pressing, engaging. Now find your drishti. And then challenge your balance by gently lifting your toes off the floor, perhaps. Easy, smooth breathing. Lots of sensation here in our bodies. Work for your balance. Use that counter pressure. Inhale, open your wings, and step down and shake it out. Pat, I don't know how you're doing this, not being able to see it. Good girl. Shake your fingers. All righty, let's inhale and circle sweep. Extend your mountain. Exhaling, pulling back to chair. Spinal twist now. Pull back. Right hand on our tail, left hand outside of our leg or on the top of it. Inhale now. Use that left arm to lengthen your spine. Exhale, pelvic floor lifts, navel lifts. Turn your heart to the right. Nothing's going on below our waist. We are turning the shoulders. Lengthen, lift through your crown, lift your heart, find more space in the vertebra. We don't want to be crunching into the vertebra. And let's release back to the center. Inhale, circle sweep to your extended mountain or volcano. Exhale, let's pull our hips back and move back into our perfect chair. Open your collarbones. Slide the shoulder blades down. We need our navel engaged. Inhaling, left hand to our tail. Right hand on our leg. Remember, we don't want any shifting going on in our strong base. So inhale, lengthen your chest. Look forward. Exhale now, we just twist, bringing the right shoulder under the left as the left pulls back. Lengthen through your crown. Find more space in your neck. Exhale, can we find that spinal twist a little bit more, but it's not happening in the lumbar spine. Take a big breath in. Beautiful. Exhale. Let's bring our hands up high by our hip creases. Lengthen out. Lift your navel. Move your arms back. Airplane. Navel lifting. Crown out. Yes. Lengthening from tail to crown. Squeeze your glutes here. And then push into your heels and let's stand back up. Nice. Let's lay down prone on your belly. So take your time as we come down. So let's stretch our lower back again. Remember, there's a diamond-shaped group of muscles back there that do move across our body. So we'll take we're on our tummy, our toes are pointed if we can. our right forearms across the front of our mat. We're lengthening our left arm straight out from our shoulder. And let's rest our head down, our forehead down on our forearm. And keep your right forearm and your head down at all times. Let's take a nice full breath in. Expand, feel your body opening. Exhale, root and navel engage. Think of lifting your navel off the mat. Think of your ribs hugging in. Press your pelvis down, squeeze your glutes. Lift your right leg 1 inch off the floor. Lift your left arm 1 inch off the floor. And reach in both directions. Take a big breath here again. And as we exhale, we'll float it back down. We'll do that again. Hold on here. Big in-breath. Exhale, engage. Hug your body. Hug those ribs in. Lift the navel. Lift your right leg 1 inch off the floor. Left arm 1 inch off the floor. As we keep reaching, lengthening, creating space. And exhale, release down. Let's gently lift our head and bring our left forearm across the front of our mat now. Just in the right place to rest our head on it. And we'll lengthen our right arm out. Again, we'll keep our arm and our head down. And find that nice, beautiful full breath in. Exhaling, root and navel engage. Imagine feeling the navel lifting off the floor, the ribs hugging in. Imprint your pelvis, squeeze the glutes. Left leg lifts 1 inch, right arm lifts 1 inch, and then we keep reaching and stretching and lengthening in opposite directions. And relax it back down. Let's make sure our shoulders aren't creeping up to our ears here. Let's find another beautiful breath in. Exhaling, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Feel your body, use your breath. Squeeze the glutes and lift left leg and right arm. Again, just 1 inch off the floor. And hold here for another nice full breath in. Maybe thinking of reaching a little further. Exhaling, let's relax it down. Now let's stack one forearm on top of the other. Keep our knees down and lift our feet in the air. And we'll rest our head on our arms again. Let's gently circle our ankles here. No right or wrong way to do that. Take it 4 times in one direction and then 4 times in the other. Keep your jaw relaxed. And then let's begin to just let our feet move together, rocking side to side, letting our pelvis gently rock with it. Releasing tension through our hips and our lower and middle back. Taking our time. Then let's relax our legs down, turn our toes in, our heels out, and just take 2 cleansing breaths. Being aware of your breath, aware of where your breath moves in your body, maybe even aware of where it's not moving in your body as we strive to open up every aspect. Now, when you're ready, let's gently roll back onto our spine. Do you see my water anywhere out there? I filled it. Let's lie down, take your time. And we'll draw our knees in towards our chest and let's gently rock and massage that lower back again. Then let's put our left foot down. We'll keep our knee bent and cross our right ankle above that knee if we can. If we can't, we're not going to worry about it. Our right hand moves to the right inner thigh. We've got dorsiflexion in the ankle as we just encourage our hip to open a little bit more. On your next out breath, let's lift our left foot up and we'll slide our right hand between our legs, wrap around the left leg. Maybe we're using a strap here. Maybe we're using a hand towel. I like a hand towel in a lot of my classes. And let's gently rock from side to side. So the right arm is supporting your right inner thigh with a little pressure on the inner thigh. And we'll just gently rock. Maybe we'll begin to circle this left leg. And let's put our left foot down, right foot down. Take a big in breath. Exhaling, let's draw the left leg in. And then we'll bring that ankle above our right knee. Left hand on the inner thigh for support. Just listening to the left hip again, dorsiflexion in our ankle. Just taking our time. And then when you're ready on the next out breath, let's lift our right foot. Slide your left hand between your legs and wrap around your right leg. And we might gently rock here. Or we might begin an easy, gentle turn of the right leg. And then when you're ready, let's put the right foot down and our left foot down. Let's walk our feet to the outer edges of our mat. Let your knees drop open and then slowly let both knees drift to the right. Press your left leg down a little bit extra. And then let's slowly take our time and move the other way. This time, right leg heavy. Gaze turns in the opposite direction of our knees. Let's do it one more time each way. And come back. Let's lift our hips and place our palms under them, palms down, and tuck our knees into the chest, if this feels okay. And lift our legs up in the air. And again, let's find plantar flexion and dorsiflexion. Aware of the sensation moving all the way through every muscle in our legs. One more in each direction. Again, using this as a pumping action for our lymph system. It has no pump. Press through your heels. Shake your legs. And let's press back up. And let's shake it out again. And again, we'll press up. And just pause. Just be here with any sensations that arise. Turning our world upside down. Let's slowly bring our feet back to the earth. And then do what you need to do to prepare for Shavasana, the most important part of our practice. So find socks or a blanket. Find whatever you need to be comfortable. Typically we lie in corpse pose, as we all know, but we can find any position that allows us to be still, that allows us to find ease, that allows us to be present in this moment. As we come back to the earth, feeling grounded and connected to the earth. So we'll begin to soften our face as we take a swallow and relax our jaws. Let's slide our lower mandible from side to side, letting go of any tension we hold in our jaw, letting go of any stress that we hold in our face as we gently begin to let it melt, releasing, letting go all the way through our scalp, melting, releasing, giving ourselves permission to be here right now, to release and to let go. Finding stillness, a place to heal. Letting go of the outside world, letting go of everything going on right now. Just being right here with your breath, following it from the time it enters our nostrils to the time it leaves. Just simply observing the breath, allowing the breath to be an anchor. And imagine, if you will, see yourself with a snow globe and really shake that snow globe up. And think about that snow now. Put the globe down, and as the snow falls quickly at first and then it begins to slowly flutter down, think of that as us releasing the crazy monkeys that jump around in our minds. Coming to this place, this moment, this breath, letting that snow gently fall, coming to a place of peace and abiding ease. And now maybe visualize a candlestick about 3 feet in front of you, a long, white, perfectly straight candlestick with a bright flame on top of it. And look at that flame with a firm but comfortable gaze. And see if you can find the brightest spot within the flame. The brilliant light at the center, right at the very tip of the wick. Focus your attention on that bright spot and hold it right there. And look more deeply into the light with each breath. See if you can find the center of the flame that doesn't flicker. Again, if your mind wanders off to something else, just gently come back to that bright, calm center. As you keep gazing into the center of the flame. And now mentally bring that flame to the center of your forehead, right between your eyebrows. And as you locate it there, feel waves of light flowing from the center, filling your entire head with a serene and peaceful warmth. Notice how the energy from this light restores within you a sense of well-being. When your head is completely filled with light, bring the flame down into your chest and place it at the center of your heart. Let the light expand, pouring through your entire torso, completely filling all of your organs with radiant, healing energy. Let this light move into every space. Feel the warmth and completeness of this beautiful, beautiful light. Now allow the light to continue to pour through your arms, flowing all the way to your hands and the tips of your fingers. Feel this beautiful light pour on down through your legs and into your feet, through your spine, your back body, the front body. And when you sense your entire body is filled with light, allow the light to expand even beyond the limits of your skin. Imagine the light pouring out to the left of you. First just a few inches, now a few feet. And now let it stream out as far as you can imagine. Forget about my voice. Forget about everything. Just feel the radiance of this wondrous light. And now allow the light to pour out to the right of you in just the same way. Just letting it flow. Feel it flowing a few inches, then a few feet, until the light is so brilliant you can't even see the right side of your body. Let that light go beyond where the walls were, and watch it keep flowing as far as your mind can imagine. Now let the light pour out in front of you, pouring endlessly into the universe. Feel its energy. All you can see in front of you is wondrous light, as if all things have been replaced by this light. Now let the light pour out behind you as far as you can think. Pour the light below you as if the floor has disappeared, and above you as if there is no ceiling, until everywhere you look there is only radiant, peaceful light. Allow yourself to enjoy this clear space, free of all wants and needs. In this space, you are quiet and at peace, a resting place for you, a tranquil retreat into open space. Let's bring our awareness back to our bodies, back to this moment, and bring gentle motion into your body. Begin to stretch. Circle your wrists and your ankles if that feels good. And then let's gently roll over. And then let's push ourselves up to our easy seat. Let's gently rock our hips from side to side. Again, let fleshiness move from the sitting bones, those two porosities at the base of our pelvis. Let's sit tall, let's lift our heart, let's lift our crown, and relax our shoulders, let them get heavy. And inhale, let's open our throat, looking up to the sky. As we exhale, let's humbly bow our head, and once again, we'll gently rock our head like we did at the beginning, checking in at just how nice our neck feels now. Let's pause in the center, and as we inhale, let's circle sweep our arms up, sending positive energy, light, love, peace out to our world. And let's bring our hands together at our heart space, bringing in all that we need today to be compassionate and show ourselves unconditional love with every thought, word, and action. Again, let's be very aware today. Let's focus on watching our thoughts. Let's let go of criticisms and judgments of ourselves and others just for today. And see how good you feel. Let's think positive thoughts. Let's share light and love and joy. So be good and do good, as we hope and pray that all beings can choose happiness today. We show so much gratitude for all of those brilliant minds that came together and found a vaccine. Grateful for all of our first responders, all the doctors and nurses, all of the caretakers in the world, and you're one of them. So be good and do good and love yourself just the way you are. And let's offer gratitude all day. Let's do one little kind gesture for someone else. And know that the light, the truth, the peace, and joy in me very humbly bows to the light, the love, the truth, the joy, and peace in each of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a good one. Namaste.